C.J. McCollum in the house, and of course you can watch this on the Patriot League Network. We do want to welcome all of the fans who are watching the Service Electric broadcast on the Patriot League Network this afternoon. More than 300 basketball games will be available live on the Patriot League Network this season, as nearly every home non-league and league game for all 10 schools will be broadcast. For more information on the Patriot League Network, visit patriotleague.tv. John, this is the four and the reigning player of the week in the Patriot League, and that heat is extending into today's game.
Yeah, Malcolm Miller stepping out and shooting. He's about a 40% shooter. He's given you two early on. Holy Cross is feeling it. 4 of 4 from beyond the arc and 16 points in 4.5 minutes.
In wins at Colgate and versus Bucknell, he averaged 15.5 points per game. Now, here's another three ball. That's in there. It's Mackie McKnight who connects. And John, this shooting has just been absolutely ballistic from the get-go.
It's been unbelievable. The third three for Lehigh.
And the fifth. It's Anthony Thompson who's able to connect from downtown.
This is unbelievable.
6 points for Thompson on 2 3-point field goals. Lehigh is 3 for 3 beyond the perimeter. Holy Cross is 5 for 5. The teams are a perfect 8 for 8. Now McKnight to Kempton in the lane, pulls his way down, puts it up no good, but with a whistle and a foul, Kempton's going to go to the free throw line.
That is a well-executed two-man game with McKnight and Kempton. McKnight, by the way, has already dished out 3 assists, so with all this scoring, McKnight has been really the catalyst of that. He's been one of the great passers in the Patriot League the last 4 years. You forget about him with the way McCollum had played for some of those seasons, but he's been great in terms of dishing.
Kempton, a 66% free throw shooter, is up and in on the first. Cuts it to 7. And for Kempton, his first point tonight. Last time these two teams met, he was held to just 2 points, and here he misses on the second. So a 7-point game. And here's Thompson bringing the ball to the front court, a little shake and bake. Nothing doing on the drive, so he kicks it back out. And again, John, you talked about Hamilton with the injuries. Tries the jumper here. It is no good. McKnight grabs a rebound. A good rebounding point guard. Had 10 rebounds, a career high when they played here a week ago against Loyola. Down low, Chukwu. Banging bodies. Goes up with the one-hander. Up and in. And Chukwu, a strong move. Able to put up the one-hander. And it's now a 5-point game.
I'll show you his versatility, stepping out earlier, now doing this down low.
5 points for Chukwu. He had been red hot, had a slow game at American, as did most Lehigh Mountain Hawks outside of Austin Price. Nobody had more than 6 points in that loss on Wednesday. Nearly an up and down. I think they may have missed a call there on Thompson. 15 on the shot clock. Miller going to take another 3. No good this time. He misses for the first time. And the rebound cleared by Price. And here come the Mountain Hawks. Down court, Mackie McKnight. He's going to try another 3. He's open, off the mark. And it's rebounded by Eric Green. John, a lot of pace. And Milan Brown said he doesn't mind getting into a tennis match early on, but it has certainly been that so far here at Stabler Arena. Very exciting basketball.
Feels like it's being played at Holy Cross's pace. Lehigh again only scored 42 points up at the Hart Center earlier in January in a loss.
Down to 13 on the shot clock. Here's a screen, and a long 2-pointer is off the mark by Thompson. It's rebounded in the corner by Mackie McKnight. He's got a couple of boards, now into the front court. All the way to the rack, goes up. Gets hammered, potentially, no call, goes out of bounds. It'll still stay with Lehigh, but John, he went to the floor very hard on that drive right there.
Yeah, it looked like there was some contact, but no whistle, as both teams will have some substitutions here midway through this first half.
Kempton and Price out. Saverkai checks in, as does a guy I love seeing off the bench, Justin Goldsboro, a high-energy player. Schaeffer fakes, now tries the 2, bullseye. Good-looking touch there from the native of Iowa. It's Corey Schaeffer.
Great shot fake, good score, has a high shooting percentage. That's what they want to see him do.
And all of a sudden, a little run for Lehigh, cutting this lead down to 3. They have it down 19-10 at one point. Dudzinski tries the shot. It's contended, and a foul's going to be called. It's going to be on Goldsboro, and Dudzinski is going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that is a tough foul. Probably don't want to foul in this spot. The hook shot coming up from Dudzinski, not an easy shot. Yeah. And they do get the body of Goldsboro, the sophomore.
Goldsboro tried to plead his case. Dudzinski to the line. First shot is up. It rattles around. And the 77% free throw shooter has his make. 2016. Dudzinski last year had a big year, and he was the third highest returning scorer and leading rebounder in the Patriot League beginning of the year. And John, he's third in points and first in rebounding, so doing what he did a year ago.
And he really has not been a factor early on with all the outside shooting, but there they do work the ball inside, and he scores for the first time at the free throw line.
Lead back to 5. Here's Goldsboro, fakes the jumper, banging body, spinning, and gets blocked. It was blocked by Dudzinski, and then Chukwu comes away with it before a tie-up. Possession arrow belonging to Lehigh.
It looked like Goldsboro may have shuffled his feet, but may have lost possession. And Chukwu did a good job to get back onto that basketball. Lehigh's got a lot of athleticism and good size with their 3, 4, and 5 positions.
22 on the shot clock, right into Goldsboro, into the lane, throws a shot up, no good. Dudzinski, a good job maintaining his territory. He gets the board and outlets to Burrell. The Virginia native on the drive, a little guy who can really light it up scoring. He's just 5'9". Nothing for Green. Now a whistle and a foul down low, and is it on Goldsboro again? It might be, and Kempton is right back off the bench.
Yeah, 2 fouls now on Goldsboro. The only 2 fouls Lehigh has committed here in the first 8 minutes.
We're going to see Shane Whitfield come in along with Kempton. Goldsboro and Chukwu both get breathers. And they inbound with a brand new shot clock.
You know what, that was on Chukwu. So 1 on Chukwu, 1 on Goldsboro.
Good catch. Now a drive, a wild drive into the lane by Cullen Hamilton. And here comes Schaeffer, 3-on-1. Schaeffer behind the back. Didn't get enough bounce on it. Goes off the heel of McKnight and out of bounds.
He didn't need to do that. He had a 3-on-1. Brett Reed having a conversation with Schaeffer from across the court. He had a man to his right. He did not need to go behind his back. That was an easy 2 points that Lehigh just gave away.
Good look at Brett Reed, who obviously got on the national scene, beating Duke in that tournament game back on May 16th of 2012. And still just one of 29 Division I coaches under 40, and just one of 2 with a doctorate. This guy's got an impressive resume, John, and he's still at such a young age.
Yeah, 7th year at Lehigh already, and still one of the younger coaches in America.
Champion has checked into the game. He's going to pull a 3 from the corner. Got it! And when your bank says no, Champion says yes. A 3-ball off the bench, and the shooting continues just to dazzle for Holy Cross.
It's been unbelievable. 6 threes on 7 attempts here in the first half.
There's Severkai going down low for Kempton. Turns on his man Dudzinski. Tries to spin baseline. Good defense. Has to throw it back out. And so the guys, a senior and a freshman, those 2 battling tonight. Schaeffer on a drive. The finger roll is no good. And then Kempton on the floor can't keep it alive. Here comes Burrell on the fast attack of the Crusaders. Burrell spins in the lane and throws it away. And now Schaeffer, another chance on a breakaway. All the way to the rack. Goes up and gets blocked. Oh, what a block by Malcolm Miller. He's been fabulous here in the first half. Back the other way. Miller gets it as the trailer. Up top, here's Burrell, wide open, no good, off the mark. And Whitfield has his first rebound, and Brett Reed wants to talk things over. John, you said it earlier, they were playing pretty much at Holy Cross's pace, and I think Brett Reed wants to change things up a little bit here.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I think he was sensing that. He also wants to get Austin Price off the bench back into the game, the freshman who scored a couple of points early on. But right now, Holy Cross having their way, leading by 8 points at 24-16. Their success has come from beyond the arc with 6 threes in 8 attempts. And it's been the guards, Anthony Thompson, Justin Burrell, this one from Malcolm Miller, who's had a fast start, and the Crusaders are red hot. Malcolm Miller came in shooting 40% from beyond the arc. Then Robert Champion off the bench. Why not? Number 6 for the Crusaders, who lead on the road.
And for Champion, who is also one of these young players, a freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina, he had DMPs in 5 of the last 11 games, hadn't scored more than 3 points since a game against American on January 5th, and he knows his role. He comes out, had an open look, and he knocked it down.
And if you're Brett Reed, what do you really do when a team comes out and shoots 6 of 8 on their first 8 attempts from beyond the arc? You don't want to play zone. They've been man the first 9 minutes, and they're still 6 of 8.
I guess you just weather the storm and hope that hot shooting will eventually even out. Price out there. We're getting a look at Miles Simulton. He checks in, gives Mackie McKnight a rest. And then you've got Severkai, Whitfield, and Kempton, a very young unit on the floor here for Brett Reed. And 50 to go and counting first half. Simulton from Illinois has the ball. Now they eventually weave it over to Price into the lane. A teardrop, no good. Kempton can't tip it back, and now we'll have a whistle. It's going to be a foul this time on Holy Cross. And with that foul, We are going to have our second media timeout. Hey, CJ McCollum. Not every day you have an NBA star in the house. CJ returns. We'll return as well. We'll take a break. 24-16 Holy Cross on TV2 Sports.